How you going, you big bloody beautiful bastards? Here's me face. Today I'm looking at a video. I'll give you more details. It's a video about a dude that he goes out and he's on the street and he does vox pops. And he pops the vox and he talks to people about careers and jobs. It's very motivational. It's very inspirational, kind of. Although I'm very cynical, I don't get inspired or motivated much. It takes a lot for me these days. All right, I'll be serious.
Can I ask you a question?
Go on then,
Why do you do this job?
because it's my job.
Would you like to start a business of your own?
No.
What if I said I would set you up to be your own sign company? You don't have to hold someone else's sign. Would you be interested?
No.
Fuck me sideways. I love it. No, I'm not picking up what you're selling. I'm not buying what you're selling, mate, because it instantly sounds a bit like a pitch, doesn't it? Well, it is. No bloody hate towards Simon Squibb here. Bloody Simo, you do you.
Just want to hold someone else's sign.
Yes.
What did you do before you held someone else's sign?
Oh, various things, lots of things.
What was your favourite thing you've ever done?
Holding a sign.
He probably worked in an intense job. I don't know. Maybe he worked emergency services. Maybe he worked something that was so fucking stressful that he really just enjoys holding the damn sign. Being content with a simple job. There's nothing the matter with that. That's quite intelligent. You know, this is my longest running job now, Ozzy Manning. Only recently. I've been at it 9 years, almost 10. Before doing this job, I worked in video stores for 8 years. We had video stores longer than everywhere else in the world here in Perth, because when the world picks up trends, we generally get them 10 to 20 years later in Perth, Western Australia. We get there. That was my longest running job. And now I find myself occasionally looking back at it nostalgically. Like, it was annoying to clock in, clock out, to have a roster, to tell people about late fees. That was the worst. You'd get yelled at a lot. But like, I miss it to a degree, because running your own business is not all it's cracked up to be, guys. You wake up, cold sweats in the night, you got cash flow issues. So to be content to not have that is quite nice as well.
I try to help people start their own businesses, and a lot of people in life are holding someone else's sign, and you're advocating that's the best way to live.
Well, I don't want to spend all my life doing that. Hopefully I'll retire when I'm 70, so, you know...
Will you retire holding someone else's sign by the time you're 70?
Simmer down, Simo. Simmer, you're getting a bit... He wasn't advocating that's the best way to live. He's talking about himself personally. He's content, that's all. You don't need to try and... this is a bit of a nah fuck you deadlock.
Will you retire holding someone else's sign by the time you're 70?
Well, yeah, that's the plan.
If you do your own sign business, you will be able to retire by 70. If you keep holding someone else's sign, I feel like you won't.
You don't know, do you?
No.
I retired at 40.
We'll get to that. There's some really good sign holders in the world. Like, there's a bloke down here at the moment, because there's roadworks. He's there every weekday, and when I'm coming in, he's got his sign. It says slow on one side, stop on the other. And he's nailing it. Like, the speed at which he turns the sign, the waves, occasionally he's got his coffee, and like, I feel like he's having a good time. And I reckon he'd be well paid. I reckon he'd be well paid. I mean, the lollipop man, like the kids, when I take my kid to school and you got the traffic warden stopping the cars, apparently they're really well paid. Everyone's always like, they're on six figures. Like the lollipop dude's he's on six figures. So I reckon you could retire at 70 holding someone else's sign. I retired at 40 is what he was...
I retired at 40 by not holding someone else's sign, so I'm kind of on a mission to help other people realise the same. But do you know what I mean? Joking aside, do you know what I mean?
Well, are you retired?
Yes.
Why are you going up and down the street interviewing people if you're retired?
Because it's time I gave back and helped other people have the life they want and stop being in jobs they hate and start realising that minimum wage is not enough and that people should have the life they want and it shouldn't be held back by their education.
Hey, okay, yeah, that's a lot coming at Mr. Signholder there. He just wants to hold his sign, Simo. Like, all right, there's a noble aspect to your quest. A lot of people do hate their jobs. Truth. But I don't think you're retired. You're hustling. You're making content. That's a job. Ozzy Manning, as I was saying, I'm 9 years going on 10. This is a job. I've got, there's offshoots that are an issue with this job. I'm getting visceral fat and like from sedentary jobs where you're in a sedentary position, editing and bloody all of that shit. It's hemorrhoids and visceral fat. They're going to get you. So I got to start I've started playing pickleball. I really enjoy it. But that's a side note. You're not retired, Simo. Yeah, you're hustling, you're making content, you're doing an online business, and these people are the business, like getting them on camera and fucking and motivating them and all of that stuff. That's the product there, isn't it? And you're not doing it for free in the long run. Maybe a little bit, like there's that aspect where you're not getting paid anything, and you got to have a program, you got to have a book. Surely don't. I won't Google. I won't start researching. As I said, no hate for Simo. There is a wholesome aspect to what he's doing as well, and I want to acknowledge that. But you're not retired.
Very, very good luck with that. I hope you have a good day in Oxford. Nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you too.
Oh, that ended nice again, didn't it? That was some wholesome bloody British politeness again. That's lovely. Anyway, moral of the story. I mean, you do you, everyone. That's the moral of the story when two people like this meet and they clash. That's what I get from it, is that really cheesy internet saying you do you. You tell me in the comments. All right, cheers everyone. Have a good one. I'm going to fuck off. It's Friday and it's 4:05. And, other people, they work for someone else. They're having beers already. That's what I miss. All right, see ya. Bye.